Then after the rainbow and the ark landing, they started to make people again, and there was more people. But then the people were so good at being people that they built a giant tower to go up to the heavens and say to God, look at us, we're amazing. We built a giant tower. Now we don't need you anymore because we can just look from any direction of any part of the world and we can see our giant tower and we'll know how amazing we are. And God's like, that's really funny. Here's languages. And so he gave them a bunch of different languages so they could no longer talk to each other. And then he also like spanked them hard enough that they flew across to the different corners of the world and were all separated all of a sudden. And he probably did that with the animals too. And that would explain evolution, by the way, but that's a whole different story. So then after that, everybody gets separated and stuff. And God's like, there's just like so many of them and they're all so bad. So what if I just like pick one and try to do my thing with them? And that's what he did. And so he picked Abraham, and Abraham was a relatively cool guy, except that he stayed in his mom's tent until he was like 100 years old. God was like, bro, get out of your mom's tent and go conquer something. And he was like, okay, but why should I do that? And God's like, well, if you do it, I'll give you like the biggest family ever. So Abraham was like, okay, bet.